Hello everybody, it's Zero Fossil Fuel. Yes, it is I, on camera once again. I am back from the Jarboe's Mill Alternate Energy Conference, as you can see from the t-shirt that was generously given to me by Larry Jarboe himself. Very glad to have this shirt and very proud to wear it. Be it ever so humble, like they always say, it is always good to be home. I have most of my gear unpacked. I have my VSPB cell on the bench again. I have my Astron power supply back here, my pulse width modulator, and this is the cell that we were demonstrating, the prototype cell at the conference this weekend that drew a lot of interest. It is a 31 plate cell. The end plates are 10 inches by 10 inches. The stainless steel plates inside are 8 inches by 8 inches. The cell is completely flooded, and the electrolyte reservoir will sit slightly above the stack of plates like this, mounted any place remotely in a vehicle that you would want to remote it. I haven't quite finished putting this together yet, so I need to make a couple of modifications. We're going to eliminate this reservoir tank over here, and the bubbler is going to share double duty as the reservoir tank as well. I did promise a couple of people, and it is prudent at this point to mention a couple of other tips about safety. When you apply power to stainless steel plates in a caustic solution such as potassium hydroxide or sodium hydroxide, one of the byproducts is hexavalent chromium. Very bad stuff. One of the gentlemen that I ran into at the conference this weekend said to me, "Yeah, I want to use salt water on my boat and just, pull the salt water out of the sound, dump it into the cell, and then when I'm done with it, dump it back out." And I immediately thought, that's probably a bad idea. I'm going to show you what I do with my waste product. I collect it. I don't have any here because I've already turned it all in. But I've got empty 1-gallon milk containers that I collect it in, and when I dispose of it, I do not dump it down the toilet. I do not rinse it down the drain. I do not pour it out onto the ground. This is hazardous material. If you have not seen the movie, what the heck's it called? Aaron Brockovich. It's worth your while to spend an hour and a half or two and watch that movie. Now, I'm not a big Julia Roberts fan, but her performance in this movie is brilliant. And the dangers of hexavalent chromium are very, very real. When you collect this stuff, if you're experimenting with it, please dispose of it properly. Bring it to hazardous material collections. Most towns in most counties will sponsor such a collection. Oftentimes the state will have hazardous material collection points. Be sure to dispose of this stuff properly. It is especially important if you're using lower grade stainless steel such as 304. 304 will leach more materials into the solution than 316L. It's not as great a concern with 316L. You should still treat it with great care. The only reason that we're using stainless is A, it holds up very well in a caustic solution, and B, it's reasonably cost effective for most people to experiment with. The problem with it is the byproduct, and other materials are so exotic that they are cost prohibitive. So while we may be experimenting with some more exotic materials, the cost prohibitive nature is preventing a lot of people from experimenting with it. So just be very careful when you're disposing of the waste product that you're generating. Going forward, the camera is going to be zoomed in a little closer to the work itself. I don't really want to be on camera that much. The highlight is the equipment itself and the work that it's producing. So going forward, mostly all you're going to see is my arms in the picture again. But it was great fun this weekend meeting all of the folks who came out from all around the country, and a lot of them came there at Jarboe's Mill just to see me. So I'm deeply honored about that. I want to thank everybody for showing up. We had one gentleman drive up from Orlando, Florida. We had one gentleman drive down from New Hampshire. These are really long hauls, and so I am deeply touched and greatly honored that you came out to see me and allowed me to share some of my discussions with you. about the production of HHO, safe handling, and show off some of our new toys. So I guess that's about it for now. I still have to edit and put together the video footage and interviews that I took at Jarboe's mill. Have some great interviews with Smack, Larry Jarboe, Sid Young. I think those are the 3 primary interviews that I took. Shot some video footage of some other people giving some speeches, and took a whole bunch of pictures of some of the great stuff that was on display there. We had wind generators there, we had solar electric there, we had a couple of electric powered vehicles there, we had a GEAT reactor engine running there, we had an engine running on HHO there. It was a good time. So Larry, I hope you'll invite us back again next year, and we definitely look forward to it. And that'll do it for now. Zero Fossil Fuel signing out. Please take care with your HHO. Experiment safely.